Okay, so just wanted to share the lesson plan itself. So learning targets, I talked about how tiered those out. So tier one, from a picture list, I can identify biotic and abiotic factors. Tier two, from a type up list, I can identify biotic and abiotic factors. And tier three, this is when I'm just gonna have students, I can draw a nature scene that includes three biotic and abiotic factors. The formative assessment criteria for success. We can first identify and define biotic and abiotic factors via warm-up activity. That was kind of that pre-assessment. Approximately 75% of students are correctly identifying biotic and abiotic factors in a flashcard game, and then students will be able to achieve target before end of class. The strategies, I think I'm very good in my classroom of having a structure and a predictable routine. And I think students thrive when they know what to expect. I'm very good with giving rewards for positive behavior. I've studied applied behavioral analysis, work part-time as a behaviorist, so understand the positive reinforcements, as well as finding the particular motivators for each student, as well as a token economy in which they all work together. Utilize teaching moments to teach natural consequences, and then use pivotal response training and naturalistic teaching. That's once again finding the student's motivators. So, for instance, during the lesson, if a student does not seem engaged, it could be finding what is relevant for them. So, maybe it's having the student identify biotic factors and abiotic factors in the game Zelda. Nintendo Switch, so then they can think abstractly about that game and what are living organisms versus non-living organisms in that game. Let me pull up the second page here. All right, the activities that I do, I will present the definitions of abiotic and biotic factors for students and then write them down. Once complete, I'll do that zoom around the room and really identify each student, try to get that collaboration and traditional classroom feeling to where we can really work together and help each other. We do have students create a flashcard that says abiotic on one side and biotic on the other. And then I'll continue to show pictures of nature scenes and ask students what they think certain elements of the picture are by holding up the flashcards. Check for understanding and address any students that are missing the target. So I think this is a great way where we can have everyone up. I can see all their screens, and they just simply hold up the flashcard. And then finally, you do have students now attempt their tiered target. So students would obviously have a laptop, paper-colored pencils, teacher list, Google Write, Google Read Aloud, really just working with the students and coming from that special ed point of view, making modifications on the fly and providing accommodations as needed, but really just thinking outside the box to whatever is going to help these students succeed in the classroom. And then access for all, I kind of went through this in the video, but those tiered learning targets, making sure they are all receiving their accommodations, modifications, airless learning, meaningful student voice, and that co-teaching, reciprocal teaching. So thank you.